Okay, we are good to go. Let's see. Let's pull it up here. So the two were home plate and then the yield X, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Jake, do you have the questions pulled up?
I can pull up the home plate ones,
That'd be great.
or attempt to.
Oh, there's Jake. Jake, you there?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you have the question?
Yeah, it said that it
Go
was
ahead.
terminated out of the group, so I had to go back in.
So the home plate questions, aren't they like within the case study itself?
I think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
All right.
At least for the home plate one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, once you get those pulled up, because I haven't pulled up mine yet, so whoever hasn't pulled up can start asking.
Yeah, I'll do it. Do you want? Let's see. Do you want me to like share my screen or just read them? I'll share my screen.
Okay.
I invited Max. He and I have just been doing this on our own, and it's going to be better to be part of a group. So I invited Max. I hope that's cool, guys.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. What's up, Max?
How's it going, guys?
Going pretty good.
Pretty good.
Now that you're on here, I guess I can't talk smack about you, huh?
Yeah. You know, I was hoping this was just going to be a regular, like, Harvard case study, and then it got all, like, bunk, and I'm like, man.
All right, so home plate. So did you guys already start with the prayer and do all that fun stuff, or are we just rolling, or what do you guys want to do?
Oh, totally forgot about the prayer. If you guys want to do one, we can definitely do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it. Ryan will give it if that's cool.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Dear Father in heaven, we're grateful for this opportunity to discuss home plate and the other case study tonight as a group, and grateful for the kindness of our other group members who invited us and allowed us to be part of their group as well, so that we could increase in our knowledge and learning. And pray that Thy Spirit might be with us, help us to just understand the case and understand where the questions are coming from, so that we won't be frustrated. And again, we're just grateful for this opportunity to learn, and we say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
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 All right, so it gave us like a bunch of stuff, but I think so I'll just kind of read the questions here. So 1A, it says create a capitalization table for home plate at the time the initial founding of the company. Include the number of shares, price per share, total investment, and what percentage of the firm Lexi owned. So do we need to does somebody need to do that on an Excel file, or do we just do it on a calculator, or what?
Let's see.
I'll just do it on this Excel file. I don't know if that's something we need to do, but
Sure, that works.
unless somebody already did this stuff.
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay. I don't think this is going to be too hard, but and I'm on a dinky laptop in a hotel, so I'll do the best that I can.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Dude, at home I have two nice monitors, and anyway. Okay. So basically, she put in $1,000, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay, $1,000, and I think she did. Her shares was what? 100,000 shares.
I think so. Yeah.
For her, yeah.
100,000 shares. So I would say that is this divided by the number of shares. So she paid a penny per share, right?
Right.
And she owned 100% of the company. So let's see, how do I percent of company ownership? There's probably an easier way to do that, but I'll just do it this way. So I think that's the answer to the first one, right?
Let's see.
It says, at the time of the initial founding, include the number of shares, price per share, total investment, and what percentage of the firm Lexi owned.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Okay, well, that's not rocket science, so there's that one.
And then create a capitalization table, assuming that the angel investors invested 50,000 at 50 per share.
Okay, so now we're going to add 50,000. So the funny, and I'm trying to go off of that video, the YouTube video. So do we basically, I mean, the company's worth more than the $1,000, right?
Right.
But don't you take the $50,000 plus, because we're trying to, are we doing a valuation at this point?
Let's see. Let's see.
So I guess we would just have to do $50,000. The number of shares, price per share is going to be here at 50 cents.
50.
Right.
Yeah, I got a question. Are we supposed to be creating 3 separate capitalization tables on 3 separate Excel sheets?
You could do it all in the same Excel sheet.
I'm sure you could do it all in one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
reading the questions, and it makes it sound like you need to do a new one every single time.
Like a new sheet? You want me to do a new sheet? or
No,
what do you
no,
guys-
no. I was just saying the questions make it sound like you have to create a capitalization table every time based on the new criteria. But if you could put it all in one table, then that's all
Yeah.
better.
I don't know if I just did that right. I think so. So he has 100,000 shares too.
At 50 cents.
At 50 cents, yeah. So
Yep.
basically what I did is I took $50,000, divided it by 50 cents a share, then that gives us 100,000 shares.
Right.
Okay, so that, and what percentage of the company, maybe that's the other question.
So if they each own 100,000 shares, then wouldn't that mean they own 50-50?
That would be my assumption, right? Because it only says, so we figured out what the shares were based on that.
Mm-hmm.
So she's retaining her original 100,000. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, I mean, we could do this in different sheets. I don't even know, do we even turn in this spreadsheet?
What I did is I just typed it into a paragraph basically on Word with the rest of the questions.
Okay,
But it's saying the exact same things that you did.
all right.
So basically, you came to the same conclusion. You just did it differently.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
I just put it into 2 sentences.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm
So-
gonna mute myself for a minute and kick my dog out of my room.
Okay.
Zoe, go away.
Okay, Lexi, and who's the angel investor? It doesn't give a name, does it?
No.
I'll just say
Nope.
angel.
Will you call her, please? Thank you. Oh, I wasn't muted that whole time. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm so offended. Church isn't true. I quit.
I
Give up.
apologize.
All right, so there's the second one, and we have all the questions answered.
Yep. Angel, so invest $50,000 at $2 a share.
Oh, I totally screwed that one up. I need to
So,
fix it.
so one question: how do you guys ended up with knowing that it's gonna be 50% of the company ownership?
that
Because
was based on the shares.
Oh,
So
okay, gotcha.
they each
Gotcha.
have
So
100,000. If you add those together, it's going to come out to a 50-50%. That one's going to be easier.
Yeah.
Just for sure that it's going to change.
now, could we be wrong about that? Sure, absolutely. But that's how we got that number.
Yeah. With the information that they gave us, they didn't really say if they came up with an equity deal or anything like that. So,
Okay, so now we need to do another one if he invested at $2 a share compared to 50 cents, right?
right.
Okay,
Wouldn't it be 25,000?
you're probably right. Let's see here.
Well, wait, if it...
Yeah, so basically you're saying $2 a share. Let's how about $2, not so 25,000 shares, right?
Right.
And so then I'd have to basically take equals this. Oops. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't think I'm doing that right. She wouldn't be owning 120% of it. So you add them both up and then divide it.
if you're at 125,000,
And
I'm
then
gonna do
divide
it
it by.
I'm just gonna do it differently and say equals.
it comes out to like 63% of the company.
All right. So tell me what I'm doing wrong. Do I take 100 divided by this one? Then you make it a percentage or no? I did it wrong. The other way around.
Hold on. Let me... I know this sounds stupid, but I have a chart right here that tells me how to do it.
Okay. Yeah, that looks.
I just have to remember which one it is.
Yeah, to me I thought that looked right.
So we want to know
What percentage?
earnings
So at
per
this
share?
point, what percentage does Lexi own, and what percentage will the angel investor own? So what percentage is 100,000 of 125,000? I think it is 80, but maybe I don't know. I thought that's how you do it.
See, that's,
Yeah, that'd be 80%.
Yeah. Okay. But I thought I had it right. I just
80 and 20, yeah.
okay.
yeah, 80%,
And then that's going to be 20%.
20% for the
Yeah.
angel investors.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Is my screen sharing okay for you guys?
It's gone now. It comes in and out.
Oh, sorry. I had it open, and now I'm just going
No,
to
you're
another
fine.
sheet. Okay.
Okay, no, yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Okay. So number 3, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay. Assuming Lexi and the angel agreed on $1 per share in the seed round, what share of the company would she own after seed? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, quick question, really quick.
Yes.
So going back to, I think it's 1B. I don't have them labeled on my sheet. So at the $50,000 cents per share, how are we getting 100,000 out of that?
Okay. Good question. Let's take a look.
Because if we're doing $50,000 at $2 per share, that one makes sense to me.
Yeah. So
Oh no, that makes sense. I see it now.
see what we did? We basically just said, look, they're valuating at 50 cents a share. He's putting 50 grand in. 50 grand,
Divided by
$50,000
the shares.
Yeah.
or 50,000.
I-
Sorry,
I guess I was
50,000.
confused because I was thinking of the 1 cent per share for hers, but she only had 1,000, so that's why.
Right.
We're good.
No,
We're good.
she did have 100,000, but this was a given.
Yeah,
This
so-
is what she.
yeah,
This
so
is just
for her
how she
share-
started it.
Yeah, and so I forgot about the 1,000. I was thinking hers was 50,000. That's why I was confused for a second. We're
Gotcha.
good.
Oh,
I got
okay,
it.
cool,
I'm back on track.
sweet,
Sounds good.
grooviness. Okay, I'm just gonna take this and copy it to this next one for. Okay, so we're on. Sorry, we're on 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Sure.
So we're gonna say Lexi and the Angel agreed on $1 per share in the seed round. So that would be the seed round is what the Angel invested in, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
It'd be $50,000 divided by 1, which would be 50, right? 50,000.
yeah, great. Yeah, hold on one second. So I need to put. Yeah, so it's $1 a share. Yeah, you're totally right. Yep. Okay. But what they're asking for, they're not asking for anything in there. It says what share they're asking. Okay, if they decided on that after the Series A, when she raises $300,000 at $250 a share. Gosh, so that all kind of changes, right? So I need to like
Make another roll down.
Yeah. Okay, so they're investing how much? 200 or 300,000?
300,000 to
Yep.
50 per share.
So it should be 120,000, I think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Bam. Okay, and then we're gonna take this little jiggity jig. Oops. Let's what the heck? So that looks accurate.
Yep,
How's that look for you guys?
that's exactly what I
Yeah.
got.
All right, cool.
I'll tell you if it ever shows back up.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
All right. Sorry, I'm hoping that my internet connection at this hotel is all right. So, all right, okay.
So what's really quickly, just because it's not popping back up for me, what's the percentage of the?
So Lexi owns 37%. The
Okay.
angel investor owns 19%, and then the potato
44.
is at 44%. Yep.
Okay.
Because we have to do.
All right. It just keeps cutting out. Was all.
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't see the numbers.
All right. Cool. Well, not cool that it keeps cutting out, but cool that we're all on the same page. Okay.
Next
Can you
question.
repeat how much percentage those Lexi holds?
Lexi, 37.
37. Okay.
Angel
Okay.
investor.
Okay, gotcha.
19. You're good.
Nice.
Okay.
Now,
Okay, so now we got to do this number 4 thing and try to figure out what they're asking.
okay.
Create a capitalization table for Lexi's venture after raising her Series A funding using the following assumptions. Lexi chooses $50,000 in convertible debt instead of equity for the angel round of financing. Hence, no equity is issued during the seed round. Okay. So the seed round, that was hers. That was her money, her $1,000, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. For some reason, I was getting seed and angel confused. Okay.
So that doesn't count as a debt, right?
Yeah. Okay. So okay, the convertible debt. If there's no discount on the convertible debt, it doesn't really do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
that's not going to be ownership. I mean, it's instead of him buying
It's just
in
interests.
Yep.
well, instead of him buying it at $1 or whatever other things, he would basically be buying it in at $2.50, just like the other guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So that's easy. Lexi will raise an additional 300. Okay, so there is a discount. Sorry, I was looking at the interest rate and the interest discount. So it's going to be at 10%. Okay. Well, let's try to make something up here, huh? Whoops, did I say that out loud?
That's okay.
Okay. So now, basically, this goes out the window because we don't know what. Well, it's going to be at 250 as well, right? But he needs to have a discount. So how do we discount that?
So basically, it'd be 10% of 250.
Yeah, and then we rest it.
Did I mess something up? So the shares, it's going to be an extra. So do I just take this times 10%?
So I'm pretty sure. So if you take the 250 and you times it by 10 to give it that 10% discount, it's 25 cents off. So it would bring it down to 225 per share.
Okay, so
225, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
okay, so let's put it in a formula. So it's going to be equals 250 times 10% or minus 10%.
Times 10%.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Did I do anything right? I don't think I did.
So for the formula, I would do equals 250 minus parentheses, and then do the 250 times 10%. That way it subtracts the 25.
Bam. Okay, so basically that's not a good deal for the angel investor.
No, not at all.
I mean, I would think that you'd want a bigger discount rate if you're gonna do that. So it all just the better the discount rate, the better. You know, if it goes well, then the more upside you have.
Right.
Okay,
At the same time, he's getting the interest on the loan he gave as well too. So.
No, convertible debt was carried at a 0%.
Oh, that's right. So he didn't get any of the interest. Yep.
So this dude probably shouldn't be an angel investor then.
No. If you're giving, nope, not at all.
Okay. Okay. How does convertible debt affect Lexi's ownership share of her firm? Okay, so she went from. So this was a good deal for her, I think, because she got more percentage. So before she was at 37, and
Now
she
she's
bumped
at
up to 41. But the people that really win is the venture capital firm.
Yeah.
They went from 44% up to 50.
You never lose.
And 10% went bye-bye for the angel investor. 19-9. So that was kind of a crappy deal for him or her. All right. So based on our analysis, who do you guys think? What options should she choose?
I think the let's see.
Didn't she have the most at 50,000 with $2 per share?
50,000 at $2 a share. Yeah, because wasn't it?
Wasn't that where she owned 80%?
80%.
And
Yeah.
and then they own 20. Personally, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Now, are we looking at it after the Series A round of financing? So are we looking at like, okay, if she went with the angel and said, okay, this is convertible debt, or if she went with the angel and said, okay, this is, you're just buying straight equity. Is that the two things that we're going off of, or no?
Mm,
Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? Because at what point are we saying which way was best for her? Because we're just comparing this one at 80%, but that's not the whole story. The whole story is these last two, where we're comparing if he did convertible debt or not after the Series A venture capital, right? So I think we're just looking at these two. Which, sorry, I'm blabbing. Sorry, guys.
As I understood is that as much ownership she has, the thing is better. That's why I also agree with either going with angel capital and staying with 80%. And probably it's much better than having to deal with an venture capital firm, which bunch of lawyers and stuff, and that could screw you over.
Right. I definitely think that if she just stuck with the angel investor, that would be the best option for her. But if she were to bring in the venture capitalist, obviously that first situation to where she owned 37% would be more ideal than the one that where she's, I think she's at 41%, and then the venture capitalist was at 50. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just think that second option, if you were to go the route of having a venture capitalist invest, I think it kind of is evenly distributed to where all players are kind of satisfied with their numbers instead of, the angel investor only getting 9% and getting the short end of the stick. They're all kind of getting it pretty evenly, personally.
Yeah, like if you're going for like keeping people happy, I would agree with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know if you guys watch Shark Tank, but sometimes they go and they offer like, this small amount of equity, and they're like, that won't even get me up in the morning out of bed to go work for you. So
yeah,
true. It comes down to whatever's sweetest for all parties, because everyone's got to want to get out of bed to make the money.
Exactly.
If it's not incentivized enough, then you have nobody showing up.
So, do we have a definitive one?
I think so.
All right.
Perfect.
Jake, wave at me if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm like talking away. I'm like, I don't know if my computer crapped out again or what.
it might have frozen.
All right.
I know there's a lag right now on my screen from yours.
Okay. So what did you guys decide then? Convertible debt or just straight equity when he first came on board, the angel?
Just straight equity.
Yeah. That's where he got the most.
I like that. Because if we just looked at it as, hey, this is what's best for me, then obviously the convertible debt.
Right. Yep. Okay. So that was Homeplate. Now, in the past, we've stopped the broadcast and started another one for the other case. Do you guys just want to do that, or do you guys just want to continue?
Yeah,
the same one?
Whatever.
Okay. Max we'll end it and then start another one. Max, if you could send your email address in the chat, that way I can add you. Then Perfect. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm going to stop this.